testing. See how this goes. How are we? Now there was a little freeze there if I saw that. Do. Let's see what happens if I do this. Let's log in and see what happens. Technology. Well, it's running. Oh, jeez. Anybody notice any freezing? Anything weird happening? So, are we good? Are we running? Are we actually doing something now? Ah, excellent. Right. Good. Okay, well that was the longest flipping start I've ever had. That's taken me an hour and a quarter. Just going to drop a message to someone. Okay. So let's actually get on with some gaming, huh? Do tell me in chat if anything, if I freeze at all, if it goes weird, because I do need to keep on top of this and kind of fix it if it goes bad. So be honest with me if it goes crazy or anything, even if it's a little stuttery, please let me know, because I really need to iron these things out. I mean, this is my first week back after a while, so yeah. I need to make sure everything is working and figure out things that I need to fix. I froze. Okay. Yeah, I spotted that one. We'll continue and see how bad it is. If it continues too much, then there are other things I need to try and fix. So, but I won't do too much of that today. I mean, if the stream is watchable, we'll see. But do let me know when things go a bit funny. Right. Sound-wise, is everything good? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Game? Nothing's funny, weird, odd, sounding. Volumes too high, too low. Cool beans. Right. Mon Breeder. I really liked her. Right. So, we need to go and deal with Iceheart again. I think we're going to go talk to her. Right. I remember how I get out of here. This way. How's the game running there for you guys? Is that any better than it was yesterday? It doesn't seem as stuttery as it was. Oh, the freeze there will be because I moved the mouse across to the game itself. So I know what that one was about. Ooh. Right. Speak with Trista Shamble. Okay. I have to say, that is an interesting looking aetheryte, this one. How far out are we going? Quite far. Whee! Right. So you can jump over the other wall, but you can't jump over that one. So let's get the motorcycle out. Whee! Not interested in fates, thank you. They just get in my way. Right, hang on. It's gonna want me to cross the bridge, isn't it? I made that mistake yesterday. No? Yes? No? No. Where am I looking? Oh. Ah! I didn't quite expect to do that. Quite a landing. Hello, friend. Right. Let's do this thing. Alpha No just had a heart attack. Say sorry. I think he more than had a heart. I think he probably requires some new underwear. I'm not sure the other guy, the guy in armor, really noticed. Impressive structure. The occupants, they seem a friendly bunch. Is that sarcasm? Of course they're not going to listen to us. They give us little choice. Right. Okay, we're gonna have to beat these guys into submission, aren't we? Tell them a thing or two. I mean, they must know who we are. Oh, there goes another yawn. Back on track with that. I'm like using the most basic continual attack there. Oh, jeez. It's crazy. The moment I get my tech working, I stop working correctly. It's like nothing can really go that smoothly. Something has to be bumpy for me. Oh, I didn't notice you guys. Get your hands off my little elf friend. Sorry, Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure that Estinian can take care of himself, so I'm gonna stay here and look after Alpha here, considering he doesn't look too happy right now. This guy. He's got a name, so he must be important. Jeez and crow, where did that beast come from? Come on, guys. We can best these idiots.
Okay. Press release.
Yawning so much. Okay, he's down. Let's deal with this last lone fool. Good. Some more wake up juice. Yes, go back to your little pit, wherever you came from. My chair's squeaking against my little mini fridge behind me. Make for the cinders. Aha! I see. So, the place was covered in ash and such. Makes sense. Right. Let's do the thing. Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there is another place I would visit first. Camp in Twin Pools, okay. Convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion, willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. Okay. Oh, there's an ether current behind me. Must remember to keep my eyes open for them. Also, if any of you out there in Twitchland spot one, and I don't, then yell at me in the chat. Oh, can I take the... Ah, okay. It's outside of where I... So I should take a mount there. Yes, you beat on your frozen reptilian chest. I'm just gonna drive straight past you. I'm really looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII remake. Get to see this bike in action again. With the correct rider on it. Of all the Final Fantasy games that I try to replay, that one just upsets me. The graphics, mostly. See, the earlier ones I can forgive, because they have that retro charm. That, you know, the sort of 2D thing that games still make. Games are still made in that style. Oh look, another ether current. Games are still made in that style because it's charming. And it's still functional. Leave the square characters running around alone. No! I shall not. Well, actually I do. I leave that game well alone. All the triangle characters. They're just sort of all kinds of geometric blocks stacked together. Very, very simple polygons. And I get it was one of the first sort of big JRPGs that went 3D, but it kind of... I can't go back and replay it. Or the circle ones which look like a crap square. Yes. Because in there were 3 different kinds of rendering for each character, weren't there? There was the ones that you moved around, which looked like melted Lego bricks. You had the ones that played in the small, the ones in battles, I believe, that was slightly different shapes, slightly less upsetting to look at. And then you had the video versions, which were a lot less upsetting to look at, but it made you cry about the little ones you had to move around, and it was just like, why? Why could you not make them at least like the ones in the battles that you could walk around? Yeah. So every time I've tried to go back and play Final Fantasy VII, I've been hugely upset by the graphics and end up stop playing. 8 was less upsetting. Oh, another Ether Current. 8 was less upsetting graphically, although I'm looking forward to its remaster. But yes, 7, the remake, definitely looking forward to that. Because things like Crisis Core on the PSP, things like Dissidia, the spin-offs you had, like Dirge of Cerberus, those gave us a taste of what 7 could be. And so I can't look at them any other way now. The old version of the game just, yeah. 14 is the only one you played more than a few hours. I guess it's got... I'm supposing it's more because it's an MMO for you, Simi. Since I'm not sure if you're really into RPGs outside of the MMO setting, because I can't say we really discussed it that far. The older turn-based one. They can be a little trying of one's patience if that's not what you are used to. I grew up with those myself, so... My own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. I think you really ought to be whipping your guys to, you know, actually communicate with you, sir. Right, so we've got to have a chatter with some of his men. Lazy. Why, a heretic could pass under my very nose and I should be none the wiser. Wow, sir. Wow. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow. Well, you know, dragons are dangerous, but so can men be. These people really need to be better at their jobs. He knew I was a heretic. Oh, that merchant and mender really looks quite unwell in this cold. Perhaps they should go inside. Well, you've certainly got a rod up your backside, woman. This guy's smoking. Well, he was. Mm-hmm. Ah, soldier by trade, though not much of one if I'm honest. Ah. He's grumbling about young folk now. Some mates of mine gobbled down the heretic's tripe and asked for seconds. Ah. Fools among his number. Signal fires, eh? Monster Hunter of some note. Speaking of, I just got Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World in particular. I do hope I shall be featuring that next week on stream. Whee! Oh, you've started that as well, have you there, Simi? Not good at it though. Well, since I'll be walking into it as a complete greenhorn, I expect that I'm going to be about as useful as a net is at catching ghosts. So, yeah, it's all for the laugh. I got it heavily discounted from Humble, so that's the main reason I grabbed a hold of a copy. I thought, why not? At more than half off, it was worth a punt. Oh, another ether current. Thinking about restarting to relearn it. Well, you have it on PC, right? If so, why don't the pair of us jump in together? I mean, it's best with friends, right? And we could be complete novices at the same time. We can go running headfirst into stuff and get ourselves killed in the same battle. So, yeah, that could be fun, why not? That sounds about right. I'll build myself a tank and you can be ranged as you like, and I hear some footsteps. Crunchy snow footsteps. I'm looking for another woolly yak. But yeah, that's something we could sort over Discord later on, Simi, so it's all good. Hey, yaki, 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 yaki. Hey, yaki, yaki, yaki. We're just waiting for one to respawn now. Oh no, there's one. Well, it just popped out of you. Ah, it's back. Itchy ear. Boop, 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 down it goes. Rightio then. dear, I seem to be a bit snotty today. Not that you guys really need to know that. Sorry, turning the camera a lot because I'm keeping my eyes open for some ether currents as I open the map further as I go. Nose down. Yes. Nero is particularly full of boogers today. Arm self with umbrella and tissues. Right, up on that little crest. Get up there. Collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Alphino. Must have been privileged upbringing. True. Not that he's afraid to get his hands dirty.
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
Indeed I shall. We wish to speak with you.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Jay, I'll probably be finished by the time you get in to do that stuff, so,
'Twas more than a millennium past when
It's
an Elysian
fine.
tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Heavensward, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elysian is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity.
Bit strange, but
Though
okay.
loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Well, that's just greed. Barefaced greed.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
Well, that makes sense. So you can
are
understand
wrong,
it.
Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Ooh, there it is.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
Oh.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
She scoffs, and yet she aids.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Sorry, just tucking myself under my little blanket again. If I don't have the windows open, this room gets really stuffy. It'll be all the machines running. Hello? Heidelin? Ooh, one of the crystals is removed. Pity that worries of like all have heart conditions.
Is autumn
Funny
mist,
you
my
say
friend?
that. I have a
sense
strange
the many
ticker
battles
myself.
are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Yeah, I have, oh, hello. Midgard somewhere.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Intriguing, sir. Yes, I have ectopic beats. Basically extra beats. So people's heartbeat tends to be like I tend to get so I get an extra one every so often. I get a third one. It sort of gallops. And then I feel the pause afterwards. Which feels like it's stopped, but it hasn't. It's just returned to ordinary rhythm. So, yeah. It used to set off panic attacks in me, but I've since learned how to stem those. Fortunately. You sail. Okay. It's alright. My heart condition is completely harmless, I've been told. And, the panic attacks, I've not had one in years. Ooh, Chocobo Forest. Oh no, they're not set off by anything in particular. Any panic attacks or heart episodes I have tend to happen of their own accord. So. But thanks for the concern. I just have a tendency for my body to try and betray me at various times on its own. I think it's tried to kill me about 3 times. Oh, hello. I very nearly got clattered into. That must be what it looks like to other people who have me fly in front of their faces. Well, let's open this little part of the map. Before I shoot off somewhere. I'm guessing there'll probably be an ether current around there as well. Let's hop on my bike. Not gonna spend too long bogging around here. Ooh, what's that way? Ah! Javanian Forelands. Interesting.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Actually here. Just behind.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Chocobos! I used to be able to do a good chocobo impression. Then my voice broke. Not so good anymore. Okay. There's a village ahead? Haha, Albino asked the same question. Ah, okay. So a chocobo village of sorts. People who train, tame, and raise chocobos, I suppose. Let's get this little ether current while I'm here. Right. Open the map a little bit while I'm here, why not? As much as I can. Oh, interesting. A statue. I don't really want to annoy any wild chocobos. They're too cute for me to want to deal with. I like those trees. Pretty cool. Rex and Evius. Why is this person hiding here? Hunter, maybe? Or a trapper? Oh, somebody killing something. Right, let's actually get back to the village. Well, to the village I've not actually visited yet, but... Whee! Feather flea. Geez, if I had one of those in my feathers, I'd kinda notice. Ugh. Always speak to the Chocobo Porter. Moogles! I love Moogles. Probably my favourite little creature from the Final Fantasy series. Didn't want to play the same, so I named my Chocobo after him. Aww. That's sweet. See if any of my crap needs repairing. Yeah. I used to have a lot more gil than I do now. I used it to buy new minions. Name a lot of your pet companions after him. That's pretty adorable. Speaking of companions or pets or minions, I'm going to change mine. Who do I want to follow me now? Why don't you pick for me? So I've got a cherry bomb, got this weird little bug thing. I've got my fawn, quail kitten, dust bunny. I've got pudding, sproutling, dodo, wolf pup, buffalo calf, demon brick, gaily kitten, baby gremlin, unicorn, axolotl, the wind up airship, Midgard summer, wind up Fran, wind up Edda, and I got a little Alphano. I need to get my hands on some more of these. Random chooser. Sure, let's see what it spits out. Ah, it's the little kitten. Right. Let's go speak to the person who does the thing. Marcishon. Well, tan my hide and call me Leatherface. Dragons have been murderous of late. I'm not surprised. Huh. Okay, so this area is of little use to the dragons, it seems. Okay. Worse than dragons. Math? Jeez, okay. Interesting. So she passed out here once and they looked after her for a while. Interesting. Territorial, it seems. Or at least they were. The stained one, eh? Righto. Okay, so up there for the... where it's red on the map. No, I'm not going to be able to go through there, am I? Oh no! Yes. Okay. Just go wading for a while. Just checking for any green whooshy things. Oh, that's an unfriendly looking beastie. Pretty cool looking though. That's awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome as a mount? Yeah, that's a cool beast. Oh, the sun's coming up. It's really pretty here now. What a lovely forest. Not more of those nasty fleas. Deal with these gits. Onward some. I wonder what that tower used to be. Someone just go floating off there. What I might do outside of streaming, I might go back into the game and just hunt out ether currents, because I think it's probably quite boring to watch otherwise. That is, the ones outside of story quests. Lord of the Wyverns. Interesting. I'm gonna leave him to his business. Clearwater Ninkinanka. Okay. Clearly a reskinned Eft. Bobbly looking. Ah, babies. as kind of adorable in a ugly way. Going the right way. No. Aha. Interesting. Ishgardian architecture. Grunt. Yes. Our goals are quite the same. Yes. Soon we'll find out the truth. And then the pair of you can stop squabbling. And behave like actual grown-ups. Okay. South of here then. Let's hop on the motorcycle. This is my Fenrir mount. That being said, the one from the gold saucer wouldn't go amiss. That is a rather handsome beastie. I still need to try out ways of earning more MGP. I will look into the fashion thing. I've not spent a lot of time in the gold saucer, so I haven't really learned much. I also need to play a bit more Triple Triad. For now, story quests it is. Ugh, naff. Okay. Let's take out some of these idiots who stand in our way. How is it almost 5 o'clock already? I know why. Technical difficulties, wasn't it? I spent ages farting about trying to get the blasted thing to work without being a complete spud. For once, it's not my computer letting us down. It's my upload speed. The internet provider. And probably the fact that I'm using Wi-Fi. But I am too far from my router to have a reliable Ethernet connection. Although, could still try it. Just need a long one. Turning it off and on again later. Perhaps when I'm done with the my planned broadcast for today, I might do a few test ones later. Just take note of my current settings and have a play later on, see if I can't improve it anyway. Lose speed over it anyway. This is true, but I'm wondering if it's any worse than the Wi-Fi, because Jay, you of all people know how bad the connection can be through these walls here. Plus, if we were to take the risk and trail the cable out through the outside and up through the window, yes, that's the download speed. I'm talking about the upload speed. The upload speed for streaming is the most important here, because that's the outgoing signal. That's where I have the issue. The incoming is fine. Yes, but I need to see if there's any way I can boost that. So... you are truly beyond salvation. Estinian, you just been burned.
Vidofnir!
I love how they've got Scandinavian names. Ooh, he's pretty.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
They are pretty.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Precisely. Calm yourself.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one.
Aww.
But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
Can we help
The
you with
Nath
that?
have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Vidofnir, you have no knowledge of our previous conquests.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
'Tis the nature of things, lady. 'Tis but the nature of things. The ultimate paradox. For there to be peace, there must yet be war. Creatures can't survive without it, it seems. In some way or another. Territory, ideals, religions even. Can't please everyone, and not everyone can get along with everybody else, sadly. Can I use this etherite? There we go. I was clicking on too many things. Cool. Right. On we go. Just gonna poke my nose around a bit first. Oh, that one's got a baby. How cute is that? That's so sweet. Nothing of import round there. anything tucked away back here? Nope. Haha! Chocobo Porter. Interesting way of putting one here. Makes more sense than to have a humanoid standing here. Right. Onward with the story. Keeping my eyes open for currents though. I am pretty glad that you can go kind of as the crow flies, even by ground. Eventually, I'll literally be able to fly through here when I do spend time looking for those ether currents, but for now. I also like that this bike jumps. Right, who was I going to talk to? Did I go straight past? I did. There we go. Don't worry, sir, we dealt with them quite easily. The right incentives. Landtrap nectar, kalim tree fruit, and yun nanka flesh. Okay. Oh, I have to go and kill those little baby things that I saw. Aww. I'm loath to kill the wildlife if I can help it. I'd rather avoid it. Can't jump out over there, fine. Way out back here. No, I'm just going around in circles. Why am I getting confused by maps now? Whatever. I'll go out this way then. Ah, there we go. Around this way. Aha. There we go. No, get off the... There we go. I'm surprised the adult ones haven't decided to do me in for attacking the young. Never mind, that's that task done. Here we go. Yes, I do, sir. Right. Let's see what these Nath are all about. Huh. They remind me somewhat of those creatures in Destiny. Hi D, how you doing? We're just getting into some meaty story as we're playing here. These creatures are like weird two-legged crabs. Oh no, is your ankle giving you trouble? That's not good. No, I'm alright. Tired. But that's nothing new. Always yawning. But, yes. Oh, you sprained it? That's not... When did you do that? But yeah, I was having a lot of technical difficulty, sadly, but I seem to have kind of fixed it-ish for now. I mean, it's running, we're not freezing, OBS isn't telling me I'm dropping or lagging any frames, so I shan't play with it too much from here. Sitting down and you stood up and it was... Ooh. So I guess you might have accidentally tweaked it without really noticing. That's probably one of the downsides of getting older. Just injure ourselves by accident without noticing. Hey, this one's got a mustache and a beard. This is crazy. I didn't know crabs could do that. Grow facial hair. Oh, bless the pair of you. Oh. Right. Connected. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak, fell from the sky into the hive, swarmed my brethren. Spear, spell, and musket the dragon was slain. It's likely one that fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Of course, Izael's going to have some thoughts on that. Fierce and terrible adversaries, the one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. No longer, they had learned that a battle-weary Javanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Javanian lands would become Nathlands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Ha ha! So there are some Nath here that oppose those who have summoned forth the primal. Interesting. Ah, these are rings. Okay. Like that one. Let's pick that one. Hang on. What? I'm just gonna look up because it's bothering me. The Hive. That's who they remind me of, especially with their talk here. The Hive in Destiny. That's who they remind me of. With their chitinous shells and crab/bug-like appearance. No, you're epic. No, you wait. Oh, sweetie. Don't do that. I'll hide myself. "10 years. I know, it's a long time, isn't it? We've got Expo to thank for that. I'll hide behind my blanket. Ah. Summon their deity for no purpose and to expand their dominion. Greed. Land grabby greed. Again, so familiar to this world. Sending the warrior of light to his death. Oh. I'd be fine. I do not fear my duty. What? You'd go in and do this? Estenian, hold your tongue, sir. Fine, more talks. Ambushed too much. I know that feeling. Back at London MCM, I used to have that same sort of thing. You can't get from one end of the hall to the other without other people jumping in front of you like, "Hey, it's you! I haven't seen you in ages." Especially if it's people you haven't seen sort of in between events and you only tend to see them at things, and you know, everybody wants a piece of your time. You wish to meet our god. Offer yourself as a sacrifice. What? No, thank you. If you meet with our god, he will have your souls. Not us. Not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. Nanka flesh. You want some more of that? That's easy. Oh, there's an ether current. MCM cosplays are so epic. I'm hoping to get more, do more cosplays again soon. Like last expo I was there, I wasn't sort of in anything specific. I was in sort of a casual Devil May Cry style outfit because I hadn't got the whole thing sorted yet. But I'm aiming for next May. It's money, you see. I've got the sword, well, in kit form. I still have to fix that up, put it together, sand it, airbrush it, finish it off. I think the only other cosplay at the moment that I have ready to go that I'm happy doing currently is Spidey. That's definitely not one for summer. I mean, it might be spandex and rather thin, but the face shell and the mask in the heat, it's, especially with asthma, it's difficult to breathe. That being said, I'm expecting to do Spidey at Worthing Wormhole sometime in November. It's usually on around then. I'll be doing that with the Iconic Legion, so it's part of the charity costume group. Spidey's always a hit with the kids. I want to do a Symmetra cosplay. I think you'd do awesome at that. Yes, take the chunk of meat. I've yet to actually get in, like, properly try Overwatch. For those sorts of games, I'm a bit of a spud. I have a copy. I do have a copy. I just I'm not usually all that confident in PvP settings. Lucio's voice actor. It's kind of yummy. I gotta look this up. Just got my phone out here at the moment. Arise to claim your soul. I believe you'd have fun. I think I'd have more fun laughing at the fact that I'm a complete cabbage at these sorts of things. I mean, the team could use me as cannon fodder. Just throw me in and lure people out. I'd be good at that. It's why I tend to play tank in MMOs. Oh, I see what you mean. This fellow right here. Right? That the guy? Yeah. Right. Oh, to the south. All the drool, right? Do you need a bib? Or perhaps a bucket? Or both? Oh, good lord. Bib in a bucket. Maybe one of those bucket bibs. You know those ones that little kids wear that have that sort of tray underneath? Already questioning your relation. That's a bit extreme. One wonders though whether one of those would be sufficient. I mean, would an absorbent bib run out of absorbency before one of those would overflow? It's fine, Will can come back later. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Right. Off the bike. Nath drone. Intruders, your lives are forfeit. No, they're not. Yours are. Haha. Oh, come on, fellas. There we go. See? No match for me. Ha ha ha. Where were you? Hiding in the tree line. Aware of our intrusion. Let us press into the hive. Yes. Do what I do best. Barrel in, ask questions later. Right, how does one get up there? Have to be a good girl for the next 10 minutes. Random dog hair in my mouth again. Blech. I swear I've eaten enough dog hair to spit out a new dog. How are the pups? They're good. Phylan's in his room at the moment. Keeping him separate from Lupo because I can't. Whoops, I just started a fight with one that wasn't interested. Yeah, Phylan is in his room at the moment. He has his own room because him and Lupo occasionally don't see eye to eye. So, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Nah, but he's relaxing at the moment. Lupo and Orpha are enjoying the garden. Phylan had a snack, so he's happy wherever he gets put. Ha! I finally hit level 71. Woo! Running nothing but story, that's taken a long ass time. Lupo being dominant again. Lupo and Phylan, they're constantly... he's just a grump. Phylan wants to play, Lupo doesn't like it. If it's not going his way, he throws a fit. And then Phylan doesn't take his BS, so... Papa tantrums. Very true. You're only level 6. Well, to be honest, I bought the boost for Dark Knight. I couldn't wait. I wanted that class before I got to... Because I hadn't played through the story quests yet, so I knew it'd take me forever to get that class. Because I'd have to play through everything to get it, so... I bought the Dark Knight boost. So I'm using it to blast through the story so I can get to the Shadowbringers stuff. Because I want to play that storyline. I want to get to it. So I'm fast tracking. Yes, we are still on different realms, aren't we? So just crabs hissing at me now. Level grind a bit long. I'd agree with that. That being said though, there isn't a shortage of things to do. It's not like you have to, like some old MMOs where you have to go out into the field and just kill endless mobs to try and level. Jeez. Things like Nine Dragons was an old MMO I used to play that, you know, you'd actually run out of quests, and to get more quests, you had to level up. And to level up, you had to go out into the field and just kill endless mobs until you ticked over to the correct level to start the new quest lines. And that's what made me stop playing Nine Dragons. Because I got to too high a level that it took forever to get any more quests, so I just thought, no, screw this, bye. There are others that I can play that are just so much more full of content and worth the time. Oh, cutscene.
Now we have but to wait.
Okay. And wait we shall. Oh, this guy's got an interesting looking staff in comparison to the others. A scarab on the end.
Oh, Lord Ravana, Master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
Ominous. Come on, take your time.
Here comes.
Yes. See you shortly, Candy. Healers are in short supply compared to the others. Everybody needs the healers. Oh, this guy looks like the guy there.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Or he looks a bit like Sparda.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood. These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elysen?
I like his swords.
Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goals shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Good question.
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Well, if conflict cannot be
And should
avoided.
we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
You have 4 arms. It doesn't make you fourfold a
But
master.
should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Oh, here we go. Channeling Shiva. That is some absolutely just gnarly hair.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
You still on? Oh, okay. Well, have a safe trip.
Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
I will probably be finished about 6:30 today, but I'll be back tomorrow.
Bending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
But thank you for joining me today. Ooh, sword and shield. Stream's struggling a little bit. Shiny. Ice isn't infallible, you know, dear.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Ha, you know nothing, sir. To be honest, I bested her in the past, so you just a flea.
A warrior then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Right. Shall we get down to business? No? Have you fled? Do I have to chase you now? These gods and their games. You'll be fine. Right, let's see if I can do this as an undersized party. Because I'm one of those people who prefers things solo. I know, I'm playing an MMO and I'm playing it solo. Why am I hitting clear selection? It's one of those oxymorons, isn't it? playing an MMO solo. But if I flunk here, then I shall reset the duty finder and actually play as part of a team. You play ESO solo. So do I. I haven't stepped into that for a little while though. This music is reminiscent of some Final Fantasy IX. So much showiness. So, Simi, you say you play ESO. What race do you tend to play? Or class for that matter? You play Necro. I can't remember what class I choose, but race-wise I always play Argonian. Always Argonian. I like the poison resist. That's better heals. Yeah, it's not too bad, though I don't tend to use heals. I tend to rely on potions a lot. You don't really like having scales. No, you're very much a Khajiit, aren't you? Ah yes, the Khajiit manner of speech. I tell you what, the sylphs in this game remind me a little of Khajiit and how they speak. Except to say things like walking one or dancing one. Not sure what these swords are doing, but I feel like I need to take them out. I also feel like I'm probably not concentrating as much as I should be. Nope. This doesn't look like good news.
glory of combat!
Interesting. That didn't really seem to do much to hurt me. Though I feel there is a clock above my head. Also, I thought that was not quite right. There we go. Come on, you giant, oversized cockroach. Just let me squish you already. Ah. Ah, shiznits. That's what happened to me with Titan as well. Right, that's just gonna keep happening with me. So... no, some of them aren't very good with solo, so let's go in as part of a team then. Average wait time 10 minutes. Oh, fun. Oh, this is going to be an interesting thing. Let's think of things to talk about. I think I need a shower later. Oh, what's this? Evil Apples. Does anybody else play that? It's like Cards Against Humanity, but on the phone, and it's free. And stuff. But I paid for their thing. You can queue cross realm. I remember that. I don't know how that works though. Yeah, nobody else is jumping in yet, so we'll see how that works. But yeah. So while that's going on, you can look at more of my ugly mush. Oh dear, dear, dear. I do enjoy this remote control thing. I wish I had one of those, what do they call it, stream decks, so I didn't eat up all my phone's battery. But yeah. Today it's like at least what is it, 90? About 40 quid cheaper today, and that finishes in a few hours because of Prime Day. But oh, you're in, but not in my instance. Oh, that's a shame. Almost 3 minutes and counting. Queuing sucks bum. Queuing indeed sucks bum. Do you need one healer? Apparently we need still looking for 2. I'm the only one in the queue so far on this on my server. If you there. Yeah, it says I've got. Oh no, there's 1 healer in the queue. Is that you? Maybe. We'll see. But we're still waiting on 4 DPS and 1 more tank. You quit, so it can't be. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens now. But there's 1 more person in this queue with us. So we will see. We shall see. Oh! Come on. Come on. Oh, we're going in. A light party. A full party. Excellent. Hang on, you guys don't want to be staring at my face. Right. There we go. Right. Would help if I was actually targeting the thing. Target the correct thing. There we go. Wow, this is chaotic. Good, his attention's on me. Don't want to get ring outed this time. Excuse me, I don't know if you heard that. I kind of burped. I hope that didn't come up on the come up on the mic. Come on, you giant bug. I am glad this game has matchmaking though. The games that have things that can't be solo that don't have matchmaking just really irritate me. Healer doesn't appear to be doing their job very well. There we go. Thank you very much.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
You're in with us! Which one is you then? Oh, I'm out. I got thrown out, but at least the party's still mostly there. So I just have to ride this out. Come on, folks, you can do it. You got this. Email from Chicago Town Pizza.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Well done, everyone. I did my usual act as a tank, get thrown out. There's my lifeless corpse. I take it this is you then. Well, you know, I was kind of almost dying, so... But then, you know, you could have let me die, so I suppose I was on your mercy. Yeah, so that healer wasn't really doing their job at all. Hey, I'm a tank. It's my job to get hit by everything. Gotcha. See that bit I'm still learning. I realised with the, like, the crusty, flamey bits to get into the bit that doesn't have any flames on it. But the other bit, you know, I got thrown out. Oh well, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Let's see, what else do I have here? Whee! I tell you what, this dance looks really weird when my guy does it. I like his little lizard tail flicks up as well. I think it's probably because I play Argonian in Elder Scrolls that attracted me to Ol Ra. That is a very strange dance. What other things have I put on my short? Never mind. Okay, I think it's good to get back on to the story. But yes, thank you for joining me in here. Whoops, pressing the wrong button. But thank you very much. Is that a dab? It's hard to tell whether that's sincere clapping or slow sarcastic clapping. You can read it as you like. I have other duties to attend to. Well, that was fun. We met digitally for the first time. Hooray! Thank the Astrals for cross-realm dungeoning.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Ah, bless.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Indeed. Ugh. Asians.
Once more you
Asholians.
achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Ugh.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Some people just want to see the world burn. Yep, let's go back. Do I have to? Can I use a thing? Where am I currently? Oh, I'm down there. Oh, that's fine. Let's just take a little ride. Whoops. Need to pay attention to my screen. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Ride my motorcycle and resync my remote control to OBS. There we go. That's better. Jump up here. Yes. Alphino, my boy. We did the thing. Unlike some. Ah, poor Alphino. There is much to do. He is still just a child. Right. Yep. On we go. Off and around that corner. Because I can't leap mountains. It'll be a blessing when I can finally fly around here. But I will try, when off-stream, to find some more ether currents to make it a little bit easier to get around, and so as not to bore you guys while I'm on camera. I'm sure the last thing you guys want to see is me scooching around the wilderness, looking for swirly green clouds. No, we haven't abandoned that quest. Okay. We will do our best. Right. So, where am I? So, up there. But how does one reach that area? Meet Vidofnir in the Cavern of Morn. I'll take a look in a minute. I'm just mooching around. Ooh, you're shiny. Well, there's a hole there. Very nearly fell down. Okay. Ah, so this was the correct way to go after all? Yes, good. Oh, this is a long drive. I'm probably going in entirely the wrong direction. But ho-hum. At least I'm opening up parts of the map. What? Man, if this was Elder Scrolls, you'd have allowed me to go up there. You'd fly me up there, but yeah, I know, server problems. And all that jazz. Yeah. It's alright, I'll figure it out. Might as well open up this bit of the map as well. Do I spot any swirly green things while I'm here? Nope. Long drive is long. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Let me guess, there's no way through there, is there? What's this? An unopenable door. An interesting building. Okay. Sitting on your broom. Well, la-dee-da, Mr. Broom person. That wasn't very scathing at all. Right. Let's save a little bit of time and go back here. And try again. Ah! Thinks I need to go under somehow. Is it possible? These layered maps are so annoyingly confusing. Let's go back up here. I do believe my other half just arrived back home. let's try figure this out. So it appears to be a small path branching off to the east of here. Is it scalable? Yes. Right, this is probably where I went wrong earlier. Boop-a-doop-boop-boop-a-boom-boom. Trees. I'm assuming this path comes to a conclusion up there, so I'm guessing I have to leap from it to get where I need to be. Let me. Yes, no, no. Just watching me figure this out is probably like trying to watch a chimp try and figure out a Rubik's Cube. Cavern of Morn. Where is it? You remember this part? Do you remember how I'm supposed to get to the blasted place? Oh, for goodness sake. It is a complete pest to figure out. Entrance from the tower. See, I assumed so myself, but I can't remember. Let's see if it's on one of the other floors. Because it does appear like I have to go through somewhere from in here. Oops. Take a look in here anyway. Ah, is this it? Haha, found it. Right, good. There's some rubble there, Nero. Ooh, East Current. And I'm being intruded upon. That was my other half. He shall be back in here shortly. That being said, when I get to Vidofnir, I'll probably quit for the evening. I've got some things to deal with. To do with our martial arts group. Let's jump on my motorcycle. Why did I get off it in the first place? Yes, we are well aware that we shall not be welcome. Keep it in your sheath, man. Spoken wisely as always, Alphino. And this is where I shall leave it for the day. So, thanks once again for dropping in. It is always a pleasure to have people come and join me as I pootle around and, you know, act an absolute cabbage. Yes, so tomorrow I will be picking up from here. This evening I'll probably run around and look for some ether currents outside of the main story quest so I can speed up the process of flying. So yeah, more Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow. And I will probably be on around, I think I said 2:30. So yeah, 2:30 tomorrow, provided my tech doesn't fail me like it did today. Oh, that was embarrassing. So irritating as well. Tiniest thing goes wrong and everything just crumbles. Fun. We can send Wi-Fi to the moon we can move. We can send pictures from all the way out there near Pluto back to Earth, and yet reliable streaming technology. Never mind, eh? At least it was less stuttery than yesterday. So, fingers crossed we've got the right settings this time. But yes, thank you for dropping in today. Tomorrow... Oh, did it stutter or was it because I knocked the table? Like this. But yes, I say a lot, and I dither a lot. But yes, thanks for joining me. If you are new here, not been here before, but enjoyed what you saw, please do hit the follow above. Maybe subscribe. If you want to support this channel, go below. I've got plenty of affiliate links down there, including a new thing from Loots, where you guys can give me some ad revenue without spending a penny of your own. And I've got links to Humble Bundle down there. I'm partnered with them, and lots of other things. But yes, thank you for joining me. Hopefully my cross-platform simulcasting will be working tomorrow as well, so you can find me on YouTube as well as Facebook. I'm trying to spread out. But Twitch is where I live. Twitch is my home. So, yes, I'll be back tomorrow. I hope to see you guys back then as well. So, thank you for joining me here, and I hope to see you tomorrow. See you then, Spiderlings.